gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, with that. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch of my haters.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
The 17-yard line.
Here we go, right.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the visitors will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A huge play for Dallas. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Dallas. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Now an opening as the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Fields now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And nice work there, going to a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. Cowboys are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10. Here we go. 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, start up. Right.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Will McDonald, 3rd tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Take over.
Back to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point, up and good. And the Cowboys are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 319.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. All right.
To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's going to be caught.
Complete to number 85. Jason Taylor.
Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
19, cut 19, go!
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The PAT up and good. The Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Crazy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku. He gets in there to record the sack, number 16 now on the season. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 Cardinals, 17.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score! Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Cowboys tack on one more to their lead.
The score, Cowboys 36, visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Don't jump.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Go.
Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 58, 58.
Here's Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here we go. Right.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, son. Green 19.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back for the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A handoff running left is Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Let's go. Cougar.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
At their own 24-yard line.
You got a mini base. Here we go, son. Hey, Ted, move the kid. All right.
On the give, here's Hampton. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Second down. It's Fields. Moving left. And he'll get down, avoid the hit. Gain about 7. Setting up third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Go.
Fields now. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Chicago.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Turn ball, son. Delta. All right.
Back to throw is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. defensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields will set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's complete. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A big play after being backed up to gain of 43 yards.
Let's go now.
A give. Here's Benson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Panther 60. Panther 18. Pioneer. Mustang. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Back at 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Check out.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
17.
Lightning. 70 Lion. 79 Bronco.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Here we go, side. Side. Green. Go.
On first down, it's Hampton. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, side. Side.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go, side. Side.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No mud, no mud. Green. Side.
Fields to throw for it. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to Mason Taylor. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Side.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
11. Side.
Fields now on 2nd down. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Harris.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
1st down. Fields. The open man is Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go.
They run it over center with Harris. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And When you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 3.
Here we go, son. Good night.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That pass is caught by Burton. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They get the former first-rounder Olu Fashanu. Now it is first and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
Man in motion is Smith.
Right.
To throw is Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he's in! Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the visitors are able to edge a bit closer.
17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
60,
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
You got right. Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
Fields pass complete to Omari.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So it's a win for the Cowboys, and that's now 4.